The first Super Bowl of the new decade, Super Bowl 54, is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. Ooh, the juke. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete to open things up. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
To throw here on 2nd and 10. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Takk McKinley in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
Well, if those at home were wondering if we were going to see some offense in this Super Bowl, I think your answer was right there. Incomplete, but they take a big shot early.
Like the script, if they get the big play early, so much the better. But if nothing else, they send a message. They're going to be aggressive in this game.
So here come the Cowboys onto the field with excellent position to get things started. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota's skill set can help continue to evolve the position of quarterback in the NFL. Because his ability to run with the football, you may not utilize it as little as other coaches have in the past. You may emphasize that part of the game a little bit more.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They go with Howard again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Takk McKinley in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Let's go. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Let's go. Green 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Looking downfield for... He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's second down. They'll set up to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the three, fake it. It doesn't work.
Well, the element of surprise was there. All right, there's no doubt about it. For us, maybe, but not for the guys on defense. An incomplete pass on the fake field goal attempt.
I guess, though, if you're trying to pick up the first in that spot, why not let your QB throw the ball, right?
You think that might be a better
instead of your kicker, yeah. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, Mariota. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On first down, they run with Howard. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
This is Howard on second down. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a third down and 8.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out. Here's Mariota, and some room to work. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Mariota now from the 50. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Kevin Dodd able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking deep for Julio. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Again, it's Howard. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the 1st down yardage before he's brought down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
A give to Howard. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level, that offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level and able to block the safety.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ryan Shazier coming hard on the for a loss of 8. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. A reminder, coming up at the intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Now Mariota, and the pressure gets to him again. Marcel Darius in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And the Colts getting ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3, second down. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Now Howard, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So we've reached halftime here in the 2020. You seriously just skip that? Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Takk McKinley in there to get him again. The third time he sacked him here tonight. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Now back to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Derek Barnett in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And down he'll go at the 25. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen. And it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
They're going to try and throw. It's caught. Jones. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A pickup there of 37. And the Colts are going to have a first.
All right, here we go.
Back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. He got 29 yards that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. A 7-yard. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. Look at the dance and the juke. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That good for 19 and a first down. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll toss it to Henry. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air.
Looking to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Kamara. And some strong running. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They're going to look to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Takk McKinley in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight. They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic.
To throw now on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool him and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down, and they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And that's caught inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. They'll look to throw here on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Give him 7. That'll make it 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They'll set up a throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. He'll drop to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Rifles one incomplete. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's third down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
This is caught. And he's brought down after a good gain. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's third down. They'll get to the line here, but and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's their quarterback with his... They'll begin the drive with Howard. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. On the handoff, this is Howard. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On third down, this is Howard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Taken in at the 22. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too sure. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Back to throw. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Derek Barnett in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. He's back to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very solid gain of 27. Back to throw. Jones breaking from the contact. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll spike it with 16 seconds remaining. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. And an overtime playoff game, but the rules, they stay the same as they did in the regular season.
That's exactly right. Whoever scores first, unless it's a touchdown, the other team has a chance to match. That's how it really gets played out. But remember this, no matter how far we go in overtime, in the regular season, there was only 1 period. Here, we're going to go until we have a winner.